Hey everyone, it's Thursday morning, January 16th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Cela, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Let's get started. Before we dive in, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. So, the stock market yesterday had an absolute blast. The Standard & Poor's 500 jumped 1.8%. The Dow Jones shot up 1.6%, that's over 700 points. And the Nasdaq soared 2.5%. Big moves all around. What lit the fire? Two things, inflation data and bank earnings. First, the Consumer Price Index showed that inflation is cooling off. In December, core prices, so excluding food and gas, rose just 0.2% month over month, down from November's 0.3%. On a year-over-year basis, core inflation came in at 3.2%, the first drop since July after being stuck at 3.3% for 4 months. That's great news for the Federal Reserve's 2% target. The bond market liked the inflation data too. The yield on the 10-year Treasury dropped over 13 basis points to settle around 4.65%. That's a big turnaround from last week's highs and helped take some pressure off stocks. The small-cap Russell 2000 index, which is sensitive to interest rates, soared almost 2% in response. Now, about those bank earnings. Wall Street's biggest names delivered some serious profits. JP Morgan Chase posted a second straight year of record earnings, while Goldman Sachs, a company that we recently bought in our AMF Family and Brands Fund, beat expectations with strong investment banking numbers. BlackRock, Wells Fargo, and BNY Mellon also had standout quarters. It's clear the deal-making and investment banking scene is bouncing back. As for interest rates, traders are still betting the Fed won't cut rates in January. The odds of a rate cut in June, however, are now looking more likely than not. That's your quick recap of yesterday's market action. Thanks for tuning in to Capital Markets Quickie. Have a great day, everyone. Cheerio!